Keeping Up Appearance, 1990, was a beloved British sitcom that followed the social climbing antics of Hyacinth Bucket, pronounced Bouquet, as she hilariously tried to rise above her humble surroundings. With its sharp wit, unforgettable characters, and timeless humor, the series became a classic. But what happened to the actors after their time in Hyacinth's world? Let's take a look at where they are now. Geoffrey Hughes was 48 when he took on the role of Onslow, the lovable yet lazy, beer-drinking, football-loving brother-in-law of Hyacinth Bucket.
Oh, is there any beer?
His effortless comedic timing and ability to bring charm to an otherwise gruff character made Onslow one of the most endearing figures in the series. Despite his slobbish exterior, Hughes infused the role with warmth and wit, making him a fan favorite. Contrasting with actors who pursued Hollywood stardom, Hughes largely remained within British television, becoming a familiar face in many iconic shows. His career extended beyond comedy as he took on dramatic roles, notably playing a villain in Doctor Who. While his public image was that of a jovial, down-to-earth actor, his private life was marked by a quieter, more reserved nature. In his later years, Hughes was diagnosed with prostate cancer, a battle he fought with resilience. Though he initially overcame the illness, it later returned, leading to his passing on July 27, 2012 at the age of 68. His portrayal of Onslow remains timeless, with fans still cherishing his ability to make an unrefined character so deeply lovable. Even after his passing, his performances continue to bring laughter, proving that true comedic talent never fades. Now let's turn to another key figure whose warmth and patience often balance the chaos around her. Judy Cornwell was 56 when she played Daisy, the kind-hearted yet gullible wife of Onslow, constantly caught between his laziness and her sister Hyacinth's obsession with social class.
Never mind normal. Try desirable.
Her cheerful demeanor and romantic imagination made her a beloved figure, offering a stark contrast to the chaos around her. Diverging from actors who transitioned into Hollywood, Cornwell remained dedicated to British entertainment, thriving in theater, television, and literature. Besides acting, she has authored several novels, showcasing a hidden talent for storytelling. Her career has been marked by a steady presence, rather than dramatic highs and lows, proving that consistency is its own success. Unlike stars who faced scandals and controversies, Cornwell has maintained a relatively quiet personal life, free from tabloid drama. Her biggest surprise to fans was revealing that she had turned down high-profile roles to focus on writing and stage performances, prioritizing creative satisfaction over mainstream fame. Now 84, she enjoys a peaceful life, occasionally making public appearances to discuss her acting career and books. Though her television presence has lessened, her work in Keeping Up Appearances remains her most celebrated achievement, ensuring she will always be remembered as the warm, ever-patient Daisy, a character that continues to bring joy to audiences worldwide. Comment your favorite Daisy moment to celebrate her impact on Keeping Up Appearances, and share what made her character so unforgettable. Clive Swift was 57 when he stepped into the role of Richard Bucket, the long-suffering yet devoted husband of Hyacinth.
Hyacinth, stop that at once and get into the car!
With his deadpan expressions and exasperated sighs, he perfectly captured the humor of a man desperately trying to survive his wife's relentless social climbing. His performance brought a sense of realism and depth to the character, making Richard a beloved figure in British television. Unlike some of his co-stars who embraced the spotlight off-screen, Swift maintained a more reserved public persona. He was primarily known for his television work, though he also had a distinguished career in theater. While many recognized him for Keeping Up Appearances, he was a serious actor with roles in Shakespearean productions and various British dramas. In interviews, he was notably blunt, sometimes brushing off his sitcom fame in favor of discussing his broader body of work. Swift continued working in acting and writing well into his later years. However, his health began declining, and he passed away on February 1, 2019, at the age of 82. His portrayal of Richard remains a classic, with his comedic frustration resonating with audiences even decades later. His legacy as an actor who could blend humor with subtle emotional depth continues to be celebrated. Josephine Tewson was 59 when she took on the role of Elizabeth Warden, the ever-nervous yet charming next-door neighbor of Hyacinth Bucket.
Raise it carefully. See, it doesn't even wobble.
Her comedic timing, paired with her ability to deliver subtle, relatable expressions of discomfort made her a perfect foil to Hyacinth's overbearing personality. Whether nervously gripping her teacup or struggling to keep up with Hyacinth's schemes, she quickly became a fan favorite. Diverging from some of her Keeping Up Appearances co-stars, Tucson had an extensive career in British television, with notable roles in sitcoms such as Last of the Summer Wine. Despite her comedic reputation, she was a classically trained actress with a background in stage performances. Her personal life was largely private, though she was married to actor Leonard Rossiter for a brief period before his sudden passing. Tucson continued acting well into her later years, performing in stage shows and making television appearances. Sadly, she passed away on August 18, 2022 at the age of 91. Her contribution to British comedy remains unforgettable, with her portrayal of Elizabeth standing as a testament to her impeccable comedic instincts. Even after her passing, her performances continue to bring laughter to audiences worldwide. Before we dive into the journey of Keeping Up Appearances' most iconic character, make sure to subscribe. Patricia Routledge was 63 when she stepped into the immaculate shoes of Hyacinth Bucket, the overbearing yet hilariously oblivious social climber who remains one of British television's most unforgettable comedic creations.
Whatsoever to any business or trade, especially not one of foreign extraction.
Her portrayal of Hyacinth's relentless pursuit of status and refinement made her an icon, ensuring the character's place in television history. In contrast to actors who chased Hollywood fame, Routledge remained dedicated to British theatre and television, excelling in both comedy and drama. Her background in classical theatre gave her Hyacinth's dramatic flair, making her pompous yet strangely endearing. Despite her comedic success, she never let herself be typecast, continuing to take on serious stage roles long after the show ended. Diverging from many celebrities, Routledge has always fiercely guarded her private life, refusing to indulge in the glamorous excesses of fame. She has rarely granted interviews, preferring to let her work speak for itself. This mystique has only added to her legacy, making her one of Britain's most intriguing screen legends. Now 95, she is fully retired from acting, enjoying a life away from the spotlight. While she has long since left Hyacinth behind, her brilliant comedic timing and unforgettable performances ensure that her work continues to delight audiences worldwide. Now let's shift to another key figure, whose patience and exasperation added plenty of humor to the mix. David Griffin was 51 when he became Emmett Hawksworth, the reluctant pianist tormented by Hyacinth Bucket's relentless romantic advances. His dry humor and exasperated expressions made him an essential part of the show's charm, creating a hilarious yet relatable portrayal of a man trapped in an awkward situation. Unlike actors who chased blockbuster success, Griffin found his niche in British television, becoming a familiar face in period dramas and sitcoms. His most notable role before Emmett was in a long-running historical series, proving his range in serious and comedic performances. While some of his co-stars sought larger roles, he remained content in television, where he built a steady and respected career. Diverging from the scandal-prone lives of many actors, Griffin has largely avoided controversy, keeping his personal life private. He has spoken about the pressures of fame, admitting that he preferred a quieter existence once his most iconic roles ended. While he has since stepped away from the limelight, his work continues to be celebrated. Now 81, he enjoys a peaceful retirement, occasionally making appearances at fan conventions. Though no longer in front of the camera, Griffin's legacy in British television remains secure, ensuring that Emmett's frustration and wit will continue entertaining audiences for years to come. Mary Miller was 59 when she stepped into the role of Rose, the flirtatious and free-spirited younger sister of Hyacinth Bucket in Keeping Up Appearances.
No more men. Enough's enough. In the end, they all deceive you.
With her ever-changing love interests and glamorous yet questionable fashion choices, Rose provided a stark contrast to Hyacinth's rigid social aspirations. Her lively and unpredictable personality made her a standout character, adding humor and chaos to every scene she entered. In contrast to some of her co-stars who found steady careers in television, Millar was primarily a stage performer. Before her sitcom success, she had an impressive musical theater career, notably starring as Madame Giry in The Phantom of the Opera. Her voice and stage presence made her a beloved figure in the theater world. Tragically, her career was cut short when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. She continued working as long as she could before the illness took its toll. Mary Miller passed away on November 10, 1998 at the age of 62. Though her time as Rose was brief compared to others, her legacy in both television and theater remains strong. Her performances continue to bring joy, ensuring she is remembered fondly by fans of both the stage and screen. Shirley Stelfox was 50 when she took on the role of Rose in only Season 1, the original flirtatious, bold, and somewhat reckless sister of Hyacinth Bucket in Keeping Up Appearances. With her dramatic love life and colorful wardrobe, Rose's free-spirited antics added a layer of humor that contrasted Hyacinth's pretentiousness. Stelfox's portrayal was brash and entertaining, setting the foundation for the character's later development. Diverging from some of her co-stars who primarily worked in comedy, Stelfox had a diverse acting career that spanned television, theater, and soap operas. After Keeping Up Appearances, she went on to become best known for her long-running role as Edna Birch in Emmerdale, where she played the stern but kind-hearted village woman for over a decade. Sadly, her career was cut short when she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. She remained dedicated to her craft, continuing to work until her health declined. Shirley Stelfox passed away on December 7, 2015, at the age of 74. Her contributions to British television remain significant, and while many remember her as Edna, fans of Keeping Up Appearances still fondly recall her unforgettable take on the eccentric, love-struck Rose. Her legacy lives on, celebrated through the characters she brought to life on screen. George Webb was 76 when he took on the role of Daddy, the mostly silent yet mischievous father of Hyacinth Bucket in Keeping Up Appearances. His character, though often seen wandering off on bizarre escapades or causing chaos, was a fan favorite for adding an extra layer of comedy to the show. Despite rarely speaking, Webb's expressive acting and impeccable comedic timing made Daddy an unforgettable part of the series. Unlike some of his co-stars who pursued larger television careers, Webb had a relatively low-profile career before landing the role. His acting work spanned various supporting roles in British TV and film, but Keeping Up Appearances became his most recognized and beloved performance. His ability to convey humor with minimal dialogue was a testament to his talent, ensuring Daddy was as memorable as the more vocal characters. George Webb passed away on December 30, 1998 at the age of 82. Though his time in the spotlight was brief compared to some of his colleagues, his performance left a lasting impact on audiences. His portrayal of Daddy remains a highlight of the show, a reminder of his unique ability to bring humor and warmth to a character who rarely spoke but was always felt. Marion Barron became widely recognized as Councillor Nugent, the reserved yet influential member of the town council in Keeping Up Appearances. She portrayed the dignified and composed figure who often had to endure Hyacinth Bucket's relentless social climbing. Her performance, though brief, added an extra layer of class tension to the show, reinforcing Hyacinth's constant struggle to impress those in higher social circles. Unlike actors who leveraged their sitcom fame into Hollywood careers, Barron maintained a low-profile presence in the entertainment industry. She appeared in a handful of television roles, but her career never became a household name like some of her co-stars. In contrast to those who sought celebrity status, she seemed content with her occasional performances, preferring privacy over public attention. While some actors face controversy or personal struggles in the limelight, Barron has managed to avoid scandals, keeping details about her life outside of acting largely unknown. She has stepped away from television in recent years, making only rare appearances in interviews or public events. Her current whereabouts remain largely private, making her one of the more mysterious figures from the cast. Despite the limited scope of her acting credits, her portrayal of Councillor Nugent remains a fan favorite, proving that even minor roles can leave a lasting impression in British comedy. More than 30 years later, Keeping Up Appearances remains a British TV treasure, with its cast forever linked to their iconic roles. Some stars continued their success in the entertainment industry, while others took different paths or, sadly, have passed away. No matter where they are today, their performances continue to entertain generations of fans. Which Keeping Up Appearances star's journey surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates on your favorite TV casts.